Alright, League. Welcome back, Pokemon Draft League of the Arc. I'm joined by just myself tonight, as I just got done playing my Week 5 game against the Ankle-Biting Arons, aka Ruben, aka Dinosaur Damage. And we're here with a little game recap video. So, it's the 5th week, we've had a little bit of a rough season. Our record is 3-1 previous to this game. 1-3. 1 win, 3 losses. So to finish out the season, I'd really want to win with this game leading into it. Not that it'll change seeding a whole lot. I think no matter what, I'm going to be on the bottom half of my division. But we still want to win because losing is not good. So I'm going to uninvis the team here. And we're just going to go over it per usual. A couple of things when looking at Ruben's team is he has 2 big weaknesses that were really good to build around. The first was he has a lot of weaknesses to grass. Like half or maybe 6 out of 10 of his team is weak to grass in some way, like they're a rock or a ground type. And then his other big weakness is pretty much everything on his team is like under 205 speed unless it's scarfed. Maybe 205 isn't the exact number, but roughly some of my faster things here are put to like 215 speed just so that they're faster than everything, you know, except for something that is scarfed. But that is a huge advantage if we can just almost certainly outspeed everything. We have the speed tiers in our favor, especially after like something like a Dragon Dance from the Totodile you see there, or the Shell Smash from Mr. Binacle, the side characters. Our tier 3 swap that we switched a couple of weeks ago. He just absolutely outspeeds everything at that point if he gets a Shell Smash up. But the game plan of this game is pretty simple. Use the grass type to our advantage and kind of just punish the fact that he shouldn't have speed control and that almost all the mons here are going to be super effective against like 8 out of the 10 options he can have in at a time. So theoretically shouldn't really have a lot of switch-ins to what we have. And I don't even think, it's kind of just a general idea. I don't think I need to go over any of the sets in specific. But I do have a little quirky set on Eevee that I'd like to point out. It's a special attack. I believe Eevee has like 10 more points in attack than special attack. But some of the special attack moves are pretty good. And my thinking was, since special attackers are a lot rarer and a lot weaker in this form, maybe not weaker, but they're more rare, people don't prep for them as often, so I decided to go special attack Eevee this week, and I thought that was pretty cool. Plus it has the hyper voice with a throat spray on it, so it'll get a nice little special attack boost. And then if that happens, hyper voice is just doing stupid damage, and Shadow Ball is there for Beldum. So yeah, I think honestly I'm just gonna hop into it here. That is not right. There we go. Alright, replaying being a little weird, but that's fine. So he brings his lineup, a couple of his Rockmons like normal, and then he's got his coverage like Chespin and Fennekin out there. So already 3 weaknesses to grass, and the rest we got plenty of coverage moves for, so I'm just going to start it here. I started out with Eevee, just because if you saw, we are running a Reflect, so we can you know, negate some of that physical damage that our team might be taking. I thought it would just be a pretty safe play, even especially considering because like Eevee outspeeds everything. Almost everything on my team is going to have speed control except for maybe Totodile before Dragon Dance and Ferroseed and Geodude, of course. So he starts setting up spikes here. I just put up a Reflect. And then Hyper Voice does stupid damage with adaptability, and we get our attack boost. And we just blow Chespin up after that. So he gets 2 spikes out, we have our Reflect up, and we Shadow Ball the Beldum. He Iron Heads us. If we didn't have Reflect up, that would have been about half, which would not have been super good. But we could take him out. Wooper comes in, almost puts us to sleep. He drowsies us. So we get out after, I think we just put Reflect back up. Yeah. He comes in with Tyrant, and starts clicking Outrage. So he's locked into that now. So I'm just going to set up Leech Seed, and we're just going to, between the like Steel to Dragon Resist and Reflect being up, we're just not taking a lot of damage. So I'm just taking this time to set up some good old hazards. Some chip damage, if you will. And we're slowly killing Tyrant with Leech Seed. I'm just going to let this play out here. Reflect goes away, and he gets rid of Outrage and starts close combating us. But Pharaoh Seed's just so bulky that it doesn't really matter. After the second one, he's going to get us pretty low, but we're gonna Giga Drain him here. So then, it's a 6v3, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. He comes in with Fennekin, and I know I have to swap out here, but I want to scout. Maybe he's going to predict a switch or something like that, but no, he just goes Fire Blast, so we get into Totodile, and he misses. If he didn't miss, it would have been about half damage, I think, or a little less. But Aqua Jet just one-shots after the spikes damage. Tortuga comes in, he's pretty bulky. He's going to do some damage with Rocky Helmet, and then we're taking our own Life Orb damage, so Totodile's kind of hurting. And here I was debating switching because I noticed I had a like 6-2 lead and I really wanted to get a 6-0, but I just did the safe thing and clicked Superpower again because I know if I didn't kill that I could come in with something faster and just clean it up. And I was kind of looking at the calcs. Max roll for Superpower there was like 29%, so he must not have been super defensive invested or HP. I'm not exactly sure, I didn't ask for his paste, but either way I think we either got a pretty fortunate roll or he was spec'd not to what I was expecting. And then Eevee just comes out. I had a wish thinking we won't be able to one-shot the Wooper, or that I might want to heal something, like the Pharaoh Seed, but Hyper Voice just blows it up after that. And very clutch being special attack, that burn did not do anything to us, except for some damage. So, good thing we didn't switch to one of our physical attackers there. But I think we pretty much would have had the game in the bag, just against the Wooper there. So, yeah, that wraps up a pretty clean game, week 5, after a pretty rough season. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We're going to be going into playoffs now. We're not sure how the bracket looks yet, but I'm excited to play whoever I get put up against. So that will be lots of fun. Thank you for tuning in if you have, guys, and I will see you in week 1 of playoffs. Boop.